Oh. Hey Tina, say good morning, good afternoon to you. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming in. And thank you guys for double tapping the screen because that allows for you to give me a thumbs up. It's going to be a quick live stream. I'm still here at work. And it's been a day, but you know, that's surgery for you. I just wanted to hop on because I know I was so busy today I didn't get a chance to go live. Well, I really didn't take a lunch break, and I know, like, not that the facility didn't give me one, but it was so busy. I stayed in the room, I helped open and all that good stuff, and I didn't really take a lunch break. But it's okay. I'm not complaining about that. I'm doing all right. I could be better, Tina, but I'm doing okay. Hey, Shanita, how you doing? Thank you guys for coming in. Have welcome to the TNT Family Show. Tina's a channel member, and Shanita H, a channel member. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming in and giving me a thumbs up. That's appreciated. It really is appreciated. I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I'm doing all right. I could be better, and the reason why I say I could be better is because I guess I could change my my attitude or whatever. Which I don't have like a bad attitude. I'm just like I'm kind of like sitting on business, not really socializing too much, just kind of taking a step back to protect my peace, protect my energy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Randy, I'm here at work. I'm actually in an operating room, but this room is not occupied. Where are you? And thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, Tina, for dropping those channel member emojis. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. But I'm okay though. I'm okay. I'm not like stressed. I'm not angry, mad at the world. I feel like I got something in my tooth. I'm not mad at the world or anything and stuff. I'm just like, just kind of taking a step back and um, relaxing and all that good stuff. Not really engaging too much. It's just too much. I'm so tired of drama. I'm so tired. I was just telling my dad that I said I'm so tired of drama. There's so much like drama like in the family. There's so much drama like in your work environment, and I'm just tired of it. Your last laugh had me laughing in Walmart. Shanita, really? Oh my! Let me tell you, last night was hilarious. It was hilarious. Me checking out, I was just like, "What is wrong with this lady?" Y'all, I mean, did you see her? I put the camera on. I ain't gonna lie, I sure did. I sure did. I surely did. She was really like not a happy person. But anyway, but I'm not letting these people dictate my life or my attitude. Like I'm just saying, like you know, at the moment I'm still here at work. Y'all know I get off like in like an hour or so, whatever. But I'm just chilling. I'm just staying in my lane. Um, what I'm seeing, not just here, but just everywhere, it's just like the trust is just like out the window. Like you just can't trust people, and that's so unfortunate. Um, but it's not like I'm not like bashing. I'm just saying that's really what it is. I just feel like things are, the sensitivity levels through the roof. You really can't. People just don't go to people anymore. So, like I said, chain of command is out the window. There's a lot of backstabbing, far as like talking behind people's backs and stuff, whatever. And that's just everywhere. And I'm just kind of like over that. Like I'm literally like I'm not cut from that cloth. I'm not wrapped that I'm not rap that way. Like I just actually go to people and let people know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I guess I can be sarcastic or whatever, or maybe even passive, but I try my best not to be. I feel like I'm kind of direct. But with that being said, direct nowadays, you hurt people's feelings, people start to cry, people are, like I said, more sensitive. So I can't worry about that. I can't worry. I just can't. I can't. My main focus is, and I'm not joking, you guys, my main focus, no matter where I go, my main focus, especially when I'm at work, are the patients. I don't care about your mama, your daddy, your cousin, the death of so and so. Like this is probably a news flash. This may sound very evil. I don't care about any of that. I do not. I do not. That does not make me a horrible person. That doesn't make me a mean individual. It doesn't make me somebody who's even antisocial. It makes me It makes me an employee, a traveler who's an employee who literally is giving my undivided attention to my patients. I don't care about anything else. I just don't. And I feel like that's the problem with, I feel like the healthcare, in certain environments, I feel like we socialize maybe too much. And when I find myself doing that, I just step away. I'm telling you guys, that's the best thing. That's the best thing I can do. Like I said, I'm not trying to come off as being evil or just like inconsiderate, but I don't know. Like, I literally think that it'd be something wrong with me. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I'd be like, is this something wrong with me? That's why, like, I guess when I go to hospitals and stuff, and I promise you, when I was in Maine, when I was in Iowa City, I worked with some of the most hardcore surgeons, and I got along with them just fine. They didn't like music in their room. They didn't like they didn't like the chitter chatter and all that, the chatty people and stuff. I love it. I live for it. If we could just have complete silence, I promise you I would be just fine. I am so tired of that type of engagement because I feel like it takes away, and I'm just keeping it real. Like, this is me, this is my freedom of speech. At the end of the day, if somebody's bothered with it, you're just gonna be bothered with it. I don't have time for the extra. I don't have time for extra nonsense. I promise you, I don't. And if anybody knows me, like literally in like real life, just have worked with me and know me, I'm a pleasure to work with. I try my best to get along with people, but I ain't with the extra mess. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not with that. Like, I just don't care about what you got going on in your life when you're not on the operating table. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not, I'm not, we're not the main focus here, and I feel like when you make yourself the main focus, you forget about the main focus. You forget about the main attraction. You know what I'm saying? Which are the patients. You forget about that. Y'all talking to somebody who got a bachelor's in health administration. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I've taken lots of courses. Not only that, I've lived a very, very, like, I would say somewhat of a difficult life, but this is nothing like towards my mom and dad, but it was just harder for us because we didn't have much. So I've lived a life where I didn't have things handed to me. I didn't have shit handed to me. You know what I'm saying? I had to work hard. And there was a lot of times where I wanted to give up in school. You know what I'm saying? I was bullied in high school, bullied through grade school, even a little bit in college and stuff, but it was rough financially. I feel like that affected me spiritually. At the end of the day, you know what? I kept going. I didn't give up. Life is filled with adversity. Life is a mofo. It will kick you all sorts of ways. But I'm wrapped a different way. And I keep telling, I wonder I think to myself often, and y'all know I ponder a whole lot, right? I do shorts about it and all that, and I do videos about it. But I really be thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, it is something wrong with me. It is something wrong with me. Like, why do I care so much when people around me, and I'm not just speaking about this place in particular, I'm just saying in general, when people around me ain't caring as much. They letting things go. They ain't worried about this. They ain't worried about this. They make jokes of everything. And I think that's the problem. I really do. And it very well could be me. I don't know. And I know maybe I'm talking circles and stuff, whatever, but it becomes discouraging. At the end of the day, I'm not going to give up. I will never give up, I'm too bright to do that. But When I tell you I literally care, and I could just, I mean, maybe I can go find somebody right now. They'll say, man, Terrence, you know, you haven't been yourself. You're not really talking. You're not this, you're not that. Well, how am I performing in the OR? How am I doing? How am I treating the patients? Have I disrespected you? Oh, it's because I'm not really engaging. I don't really care about what you did last night and stuff, whatever, what you're eating today and stuff. Oh, is that what's got you bothered? Does that have you bothered? If you're watching? Are you sad because I'm not the jolly old Saint Nick of Terrence or whatever stuff? I don't care about the extra nonsense. What I care about is making sure these patients are taken care of, making sure that I'm having the most productive day I possibly can, and getting the hell up out. Like, I'm not even being funny. Like, that's the main focus. I don't know want to why are we shifting away from that? You know, let's find solutions to have better work environments, to have better, you know, a better system at work. Let's find solutions. We know that surgery in itself is difficult, but why as medical professionals that we practice this every single day, why do we make things more difficult than they need to be? Just saying. Can somebody give me can we all come up with a solution? People that's been in the OR, I know you have, Tina, and stuff. I mean, can we find a solution? I know that you are in surgery room, and that is where I might be going in for my arm. Oh, wow. Well, I hope and pray, like I said, I hope and pray you have an amazing team and people who just who care. Let me just say this: who give a fuck? I'm just keeping it real. Tyler Drummer for real saying, Ranjit, I really am. I'm over drama. And people are crazy sometimes. I find myself, here's the deal with me now. Now, this is when it gets kind of interesting. I'm not omitting myself. I'm not perfect. I have issues just like the next person. But I can tell you this much. I'm grieving the loss of my damn mom. I'm grieving the loss of a couple of close friends. I'm grieving someone who just recently passed in my family. I'm grieving a situation that, I mean, like, I will never get back some things that we've lost, and I'm not going to really discuss that, but it's a lot of things going on in my personal life, and I'm devastated by it. I'm really sad by it. But I choose to get up. I choose to start my day off in a positive way. Even throughout my day, the duration of my day, I'm gonna have those moments where I just want to kind of step away from, people, but I'm still gonna be positive. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody. At the end of the day, like, it can be nurses, whoever, it can be my peers, whatever the case may be, far as doctors, surgical technologists, first assist, whoever's in the room. I let me tell you, I will talk, okay, when it's concerning the patient. I am not obligated to talk to you about anything else. You can ask me a question, oh, how was your weekend? I don't have to tell you nothing. Now, if that makes me a irate or a combative individual employee, so be it. I have never in my life tried to hurt anybody. It definitely not my patients. I care. I love people, and I respect people. But what I'm not going to tolerate and what I do not respect is the fact of the matter when I feel like teamwork is compromised and I feel like attitudes are just absolutely just unnecessary. When I feel like there are things that there are ways that we could find there are solutions that we can just that are in place, right? We know the solution, but we don't want to change it. And so that's the deal where I feel like as I continue to travel, y'all know I've traveled for over 17 years. That's not a joke. And as I continue to travel, it does become increasingly stressful because I feel like there's a new generation. And when I see a new generation, I'm not talking about somebody who was born in 2000. I'm talking about people who was born in the 70s. I'm talking about people who was born in 2001, people who was born in 1986. It's a new generation of not caring. It seems like, not everybody, but it just seems like as I continue to do this, people just lose their surgical conscience. They lose they lose that mindset. You know what I'm saying? And it's discouraging. It discourages the hell out of me. But again, you guys, here's the deal. This is what Terrence is going to do. This is what Terrence has always done. I will always put God first in everything that I do. I will always try my best to approach a situation in the most respectful way. I will always try and be positive. I'm not somebody who's trying to be all confrontational and combative and negative. That's not me. But when I find myself like kind of up against the wall and I see what's going on, because I'm telling you, I have the gift of discernment. I am a chosen one. I legitimately am a chosen one because I know for a fact, like I ruffle feathers, and I don't do it on purpose. But I know I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to stand. I'm going to stand on business. Okay, and that's the problem. See, when it's let's dance, let's play, ha ha ha. Oh, what did you do this weekend? And when I'm engaging with you, when I'm engaging at that moment, but then when I'm not engaging like every moment that you want me to engage, there's an issue. There's a problem. Oh, he's mad at me. No, I'm not mad at nobody. I'm over your ass. I ain't mad at you. Okay? I'm over it. And I'm choosing to stay over it until the duration of these contracts. Like when I go to certain places, and at the end of the day, that's why I travel. But when I go to certain places, like it is what it is. Life is filled with adversity. I keep saying that. So that's going to include your that's going to include your work environment, and you just have to find ways to deal with it the best of your ability and stuff. Don't let it consume you. I'm not angry right now. I'm not cursing nobody out. I'm not putting nobody's life in jeopardy. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything right by my patients. I want to make sure, okay, I want to be in an environment where, okay, yes, I can get along with every single employee and it can just be kumbaya and everything is just peachy and stuff, but that's not the real world, okay? It's a bunch of backstabbing ass people that you have to unfortunately deal with, and you just keep it moving. You keep it moving. Now, again, I'm not trying to comfort nobody. I ain't trying to sit up here and be disrespectful, but I'm just pointing out the facts. And the fact of the matter is that it can definitely be things can always be better, and we can strive to be excellent, and we can be more of a team, and it's no dissing anybody. It's just the realistic situations. But and that's why I said I could, getting into the administrative part, I know that I would probably intimidate people because I'm going to hold you accountable. I want to be held accountable. So with that being said, getting away from clinical and getting more into the administrative part, you're gonna upset people. You're going to upset people naturally because some people feel like they have immunity because maybe they know you, maybe they're friends, or they probably hang out or whatever. I'm in a smaller town too. I think that has a lot to do with it as well. But I've been to places smaller than this, and it was way more structured. The management was, let me just tell you, it's some awesome people here. Awesome people here. There's awesome people around the entire world. We know this. I mean, there's not so awesome people. There's awesome people. There's people. Everybody got their days. But see, the point of this live stream is and I want to uplift you. Okay. Now I know I probably am sounding like real bitter, but I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I'm real realistic. I want to uplift, but the point of this is to show. Okay, well, what happens when you do face this? What happens when you are coming to an environment where it's like, okay, there's obviously toxicity. There's obviously, elephants in the room. What Terrence chooses to do, and what I will continue to choose to do, is be positive through it all. I don't owe you any explanations. I don't owe you nothing. If it does not concern the patient, I don't have to say anything to you. And I'm just gonna put this out here, and I've had to do this in several places. Okay, that will probably be the best bet. You know what? Because I already don't go into the lounge. Okay, I'm not trying to socialize with nobody and stuff no more than I need to. At the end of the day, ain't nobody here my friend, and I'm not trying to be friends with nobody. And that ain't me trying to be evil. That's me. That's what you call a survivor. Okay, that's what you call a survivor. Now, am I going to be nice and cordial? Absolutely. I'm going to respect people. I'm going to respect every single body to the best of my ability. But am I going to sit up here and sugarcoat and this and that? No, I don't want let me tell you, I don't want no small talk, no nonsense. If it ain't concerning the patient, I don't need to be a part of it. And that's going to keep me out of a lot of mess. And that's something that my mom instilled in me. Now, y'all know my mom has passed on, and I have gone against some of that at times. I want to engage. I want to talk about this. I want to do this. You know what? If people say, "Well, he's a stick in the mud," he doesn't fit in or he has a bad attitude, so be it. You can say that all damn day long. It doesn't matter. Because you know what that patient gonna say? And the ones that have, like, if my back wasn't to them, if I socialized with them, they're gonna say, damn, he's a hardworking individual. He cares. You know, and then even if you don't even see me as a patient and stuff, I'm gonna make sure I'm taking care of you. I'm gonna make sure to, you know, far as my job is like based upon making sure things are sterile, making sure sterility is not broken. You better believe that I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a surgical conscience. I'm gonna, as long as God see fit for me to come into an operating room, I will always have a surgical conscience. I will always put my patients first. And if that means to hurt your damn feelings, or if that means to piss somebody off, so be it. Because that's not my intentions. My sole intentions is to make sure that patient is taken care of. I think folks need to go back to the basics. I think they got something wrong. I think they got something wrong. I think people really need to really understand and really understand that it is not about you. It does not matter what is going on in your life. Nobody cares. And that's the hard, honest truth. You think a patient family member gonna care what's going on in your marriage or what's going on with your children, what's going on like far as this? Nobody cares. At the end of the day, nobody cares. And that's the sad truth. Like, and I don't even want to say sad truth. That's the real truth. That's the honest to God truth. And I think people are so like beside themselves when people tell them that. Now, like I said, I'm just passing along as I am with all these facilities and stuff. This is why I choose to travel, because you know you get to places and you see that it becomes it comes like, for me, it's almost too much. Hello? This is Terrence. No, actually, there is nobody in the room. I'm just here, like. Well, I think he was in 5, all right, with the nail or something. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Anyway, let's get to the comments. Okay, so Randy, you said tired of drama for real. Exactly. People are crazy. Terrence, why people can't not get along? I don't know, Tina. I don't know. Like, honestly, like I really wish I had an answer, because I don't know. I'm flabbergasted by this. When you were saying help and the employee wanted to help, Shanita, thank you for making me laugh. Honest to God, I need that. Yo, that was so hilarious. That was hilarious. I could, you know what? To be honest, I'm not even. You know what I said afterwards? I said we need people like that in the OR. We need people like that. Folks who literally, that woman cared. She was like, okay, he need help. First and foremost, it wasn't like, okay, I'm not passing out. You know, I was just like, help with the summer sausage. She was so cool. She was so respectful. Like, she was attentive, you know. And I'm like, man, we need more people like that in the OR. You know, we need more people like that in the healthcare field. And I think the world would be better. Medically, it would be better if we could get some employees like that, people like that. Jennifer said, drama at work. Well, there's always drama. You know, there's always drama. I mean, it's always going to be drama. My deal is, okay, so we know that it's drama, right? What I'm trying to get through to people, or what I really would love for people to understand is, okay, let's find solutions. Let's stop complaining so much. Let's stop doing the backstabbing and all that stuff, talking behind people's backs and all that, whatever, and let's come up with a solution. Cause it's gonna be 51st Dates. I think I told you guys, like, I love that movie with Drew Barrymore. Like, what is it, Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler, or whatever and stuff. But I'm tired of that. Like, I don't want it to be that. Like, I don't want it to be my life. I want it to be like the movies, not my life, not my everyday life. Like, no, I'm tired of revisiting the same situations over and over again. When we need to come up with a solution. That's why you have policies and procedure in place. And then when you do come across something that you never experienced, you find a solution. Your solutions will be your policies and procedures, and you follow them. You know, you don't renege on them. Don't backpedal. Don't sit up here and try and sugarcoat things because you're afraid to upset somebody or you're afraid to like make somebody mad or ruffle the feathers. That's why I say I like to work with some of the most hardcore people. And honest to God, like, those have been my favorite places because when there's people that don't mind telling you what it like it is, they probably can be a little mean with it. I'd rather that than you sugarcoat things and then go behind my back and you talk trash. I'd rather you be upfront about things to my face, rather you talking trash behind my back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying like that's the case here. I'm just generalizing that. I just wish that people can just be more upfront, more professional, and understand that it's not about you. You know what I'm saying? Like and maybe somebody will say, Terrence, you contradict yourself because you're making this about you. No, actually, I'm making this about the patient. It's about the patient. I'm trying to come up with ideas, brainstorm, and say, okay, well, what can we do to better a situation, to better, an organization? Remember, guys, look. This is really me. It's embedded in me. I've gone to school for health administration. You know what I'm saying? I have a bachelor's in it. And like I said, that's why I feel like as I travel, it's more of a curse than a blessing because I have so many ideas, I have so much stuff, but nobody really is interested. Then they're not. And people may say, oh, we're receptive, but then when you start to, when you put your 2 cents in, right? Because that's all we get is 2 cents. When you put your 2 cents in, you'll see people really aren't receptive. People are they're very passive. They're definitely not matter of fact. And you can see that maybe some people are even jealous or they envy you or they're aggravated. You can see it. You know the man who says, that famous short, right? That sound that's going around on YouTube or all social medias. You can feel when people don't like you. You can feel it. You can feel negative energy. You can feel energy. You can feel it. You can feel it. It's so true. Louisa G 2014 said that's true. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm new. Hey Jennifer. Well, I'm happy that you're here. I'm a jolly soul. I really am. Some people call me old Saint Nick, the black one. But real talk, I speak a lot of truth. At least I think I do, and I take life seriously, but I'm not a stick in the mud. You can see I can talk out of house and a home. People know. I socialize. I'm very kind. I treat people with respect. That's what my mom would have wanted me to do. That's how she raised me. I'm not coming here with a chip on my shoulder. I'm not saying get out of my face. I just don't have time for any fake stuff. And y'all, I lie. Like when I do, look, I tell a lie, but I'm terrible at it. So therefore I don't do it. I'm terrible at lying, okay? Like literally, look at the scales of my eyes. I'm a terrible ass liar and I have a horrible poker face. That's when my ass do the slot machines. I don't play poker because you're going to know what the hell I'm thinking. You're going to know what the hell I'm thinking. And I try my best to work on it, but it ain't going to happen because I can't tolerate nonsense. That's why I was never good at group projects because I want to do everything. Because when so-and-so talking about this or so-and-so talking about this, you got the guy or the woman who just ain't, they're just not engaged or interested. I don't need you here. But my instructor said, Terrence, you're missing the point. We know you're more than capable. You're the number one student in the class. We know you're more than capable. But that's not the point of the project. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to get along with her. I don't want to talk to him. Because they're not engaging. They're not brainstorming. They're not coming up with ideas. Not everybody's like that, but I'd rather just be by myself. But in the OR, and I'm speaking about the OR because tennis I can be by myself. I tell you, my best friend, he committed suicide, and I love him dearly. And we played tennis a lot, right? We enter tennis tournaments, but we very seldom played doubles because he had the same mindset as me. Antonio did. Never forget. It's just when we played doubles, y'all, we did not get along. We whooped butt. We kicked. We beat people. We won tournaments in the doubles, right? But we just were not great together. Now, when we were playing singles, he won tournaments, I won tournaments. We played against each other. Now, he didn't beat me as much, but he did beat me sometimes and stuff. But the point is, we do better in singles. That's why, because you know what? When you mess up, when you get an unforced error, or when you do a double fault, and you hit the ball in the net, you hit the ball out when you're serving, or you hit the net twice. That's on your ass. It ain't on me. It's going now, but I'm saying, but if I were to do it, it would be on me. That's why I like the singles in tennis. But you don't have singles in surgery. You don't have singles at McDonald's. You don't have singles at Target. These jobs require teamwork. That's why you have those the team building things and the skills and this and this and that. And Lord is my witness. I'm a leader, but I can definitely sit and listen. I know I can. I've done it. I've done it for years. That's what I feel like as far as an employee, especially surgically and especially travel, you would have to. How can I have successfully traveled for this long if I can't take constructive criticism, if I don't know how to socialize, if I don't know how to be a team, a team member, a positive one is that. How? Someone asked me, they said, a person asked me today, she goes, well, you don't know where you're going next year, and wow, that must be stressful. You don't know about this. I said, I never had a problem finding a job. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't never had, look, I have so much opportunity, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. You better ask some of the people that I found that I got a job for them. Some of these people that I've went to school with, some of these people that I've met on the job and stuff in these different states, and they're trying to figure out, well, how do you do this, Terrence? Because Terrence works his ass off. Terrence does not complain, and if I do complain, I'm complaining about something like this. But people don't like that now. They want you to, maybe complain about the normal things and stuff, not about actually fixing things or solving things or coming up with a solution. Accountability is a mofo. And I'm somebody who holds myself accountable at all times. I don't just like, okay, let me nitpick with this and this and this. I like to make sense of things. I am not the strongest individual, and I'm okay with that. I don't think anybody's perfect. I know for a fact I can work well with others and stuff like I just said. I just don't want to deal with anything other than, like, something that pertains to the patient. And I think in certain situations and certain places, that's probably the best bet. Is to keep conversations to a minimum. Because I'm gonna tell you this too: when you're talking a whole lot interoperatively, that means during a surgical case, you miss things, you forget things, you're not really paying attention. But like I said, maybe in small places and stuff, and I say maybe, but I know for a fact in some small places it's okay, it's accepted and it's tolerated. But I don't like that. But you know what? It ain't about Terrence. And that's why Terrence travels. Okay, that's why he travels. That's why I tell y'all, you guys do something that's gonna benefit you. At the same time, do something that you really do enjoy, and that you can see yourself doing, like far as like a long period of time. But when it's time to kind of like kind of go ahead and go do that. Like I said, I don't hate nobody. This is not a stream, to bash anybody. This is something where I hope I can uplift you and inspire you to, go for your dreams but be positive, but be real with yourself. If you don't like where you're at, I'm not trying to say, well, just go, just quit, but really start to plan for something better for yourself. Because you don't have to tolerate anything, anything that doesn't mean you well. Let me just say that. You don't have to tolerate anything that doesn't mean you well. Now, some things, we do have to tolerate. We have to kind of just turn another, cheek to, or just kind of ignore some stuff. But some things, you just don't have to tolerate. And I don't want to tolerate nonsense. I think you have to understand too. I've been in this field for so long, and I've been in situations like I've been in a courtroom kind of situation. So I know the lows, I know the highs, I know the in-betweens of certain things, and I don't want to revisit the lows. I barely want to revisit the in-betweens. I want high moments, okay? I want to feel good every day. And so I know some days I'll feel better than other days. I may feel not as great as I do some days, but I still want to have a positive, mindset and a positive day, and it will be positive. I'm choosing positivity. I'm not angry. I don't know if you guys, do I look angry? I mean, I feel like I'm passionate. I'm not angry at anybody. I'm just not, I choose to ignore things that does not mean me well. And if that makes me a bad person, I'll be the number one bad person in America then. Because I don't have time for it. What are you talking about here? Oh, Jennifer, well, I hope you see what I'm talking about right now. Um, Someone's in the back dying. Nope, nobody's dying. We are talking about why people can't get along. Exactly, Tina. Okay, thanks. I sub for the vibes here. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate you so much. I know how that is, right? Yes, I do understand what you're talking about because I used to work in the surgery room as well. Yeah, it gets crazy. Because you are a good person. Thank you. You're a very welcome, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the engagement. Tells you're a very beautiful person inside and out. And you should not care about what people say about you, but the thing that you should care about, what the Lord said, that is all. Wow. I love that. Thank you so much, Tina. Susan said, absolutely, Terrence, you are amazing. Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate that. 1 month, you're a very beautiful person, and just keep on pushing to be yourself. Thank you. I will. I will do that. Hey, Rain and Glory. Hey, watch us decorate. You guys, we got channel members in the building. Everybody who's green is a channel member. They're one of T's awesome butterflies, and you guys can become a channel member as well. I appreciate you. Sensible Man said, we are in the last days, and everything that is happening has already been spoken in the Holy Bible, and it's going to get worse. Now, I don't want to just be crazy and stuff, but I don't disagree with you, Sensible Man. I do not disagree with you. I probably don't read my Bible as much as I should, but I definitely have been reading it more and more and more. And I must be honest, you are spot on. You're spot on, seriously. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Watch us decorate. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Loving me, Trey Sanders. Thank y'all so much. Awesome, Shanita H. I appreciate all my channel members. God bless all of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much for speaking to each other. Y'all are so kind. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate that. I'm going to take a phone call. I will be watching a replay, my friend, and you all have a great day. Thank you so much, Tina. I appreciate you so very much. People are just in different stages. You just got to meet them where they are. So, Rain and Glory. So that's the problem I have. You know, like I told you, I really don't, look, I work well with others, but I prefer not to work with others, okay? And I know I'm in a field where I have to work with other people, but yeah, I don't want to, I know what you're saying, but I just don't want to be meeting people, okay? I just don't, I just don't. Like, I just feel like, can I do this all by myself? Which would be impossible. My mama is so sweet. My mama is so sweet, T, and she says the same thing. She don't play though either. Right? What's us decorate? I just don't, I don't know. I can't tolerate it. Your mom was extremely wise, Terrence. God bless. Thank you so much, Susan. She was, y'all. I'm telling you. She really was. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much, my beautiful, amazing person. Hey, Anna, how you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Hey, all beautiful butterflies. Wishing your day's going amazing. Thank you so much, Anna. God bless you. God bless y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, Sheila, how you doing? We'll chat again soon. Bye, everybody. Peace and love. Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, Anna. She's telling everybody to subscribe. Come on now. Double tap. Thank you so much. Keep my faith with God. Thank you for being in here. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? I worked in the OR as a surgical tech for years, and I was one of the best, but everybody wanted to compete with me and try backballing me at the same time. Damn, sensible man. Wow. Well, let me just say this first and foremost. Thank you so much for your services. I know for a fact this is one of the toughest jobs, honest to God. In the OR and surgical technology is probably top 10 in America, like tough job. Not even kidding. It's very tough. And it's not even like, okay, learning all the different systems and trades and this and that, sterility. It's actually the personalities of people. I feel like working with certain people in this field is very difficult. And I just commend you. I really do. And I'm going to be honest, when you are great at what you do, you are going to find people to be jealous and to envy you. And not to mention when you let me just go a little step further. As a traveler, some people, not all, but some people already think that you're making this much money, and you probably are making that much money, okay? But that's my damn business. You can do the same thing that I'm doing. You choose to be permanent. You choose to do this. It is what it is. You can't hate people for that, you know? And also, for the matter is, too, I am coming to your place of employ. I'm coming as a obviously employee to your place of work, and I'm not really giving an in service. I'm not giving an orientation. I'm not doing this. I'm expected to know this and kind of just hit the ground like running, and that's pretty much what I do. And I don't even expect like crazy orientations or crazy like an introduction. I just kind of go with the flow. But I do need, now you know what I'm talking about when I say this, sensible man, but I do need some decent preference cards. I do need a team, a resource of people that at least know what they're doing. And, you know, sometimes when you don't have that, it becomes a headache. I feel like when I say 51st dates, I'm like, sometimes I find myself in a situation, I'm like, okay, is this the first time y'all done this case? Is this the first time that y'all done this? Because, you know, like, why is there a question? Like, I haven't even been here. And I'm not just speaking about here, I'm just saying in general. It'd probably be my second day and I'm doing like some type of orthopedic case. And I don't even know the doctor, I don't even know the staff barely because I'm new here, but I can tell you what the hell he or she will probably need based off of experience. So why wouldn't you know if you've been at that facility for so many years? It's just, those are the things that frustrate me, but at the same time, like, I let it go because, like I said, there's no way that I can ever do this if I let everything be a distraction to me. I could not perform my job. And as you can see, I got up, thank you, Lord. I came to work, and as I'm coming tomorrow, the next day, and so forth on. I'm not giving up. I never give up. I'm not, like I said, I'm not angry. It's just to a point where you just become discouraged, you know. And I don't know, you know, like I said, I've had talks. I do chain of command, and it just seems like that really doesn't, that's really not a solution because it depends on the place you are. And sometimes chain of command can be a situation where maybe a person that you're talking to, that you're going to, and this is a part of the policies, like here and other places, they're offended. They're clenching their pearls, like, are you seriously approaching me and telling me about this or giving me the 411 about? Hell yes, I am, and I would expect for you to do the same. I don't know. Maybe in a perfect world, like I said, that's what I know. If Lord says go, if Lord see fit for me to go and work in the healthcare field, as far as which I work in the healthcare field, but the administrative part, they gonna fire my ass. Cause like I said, I'm gonna veto everything. You know, veto means I forbid, right, you guys? So I'm gonna veto. I'm gonna forbid so many things if I don't agree with it. Like I have to make sure to be a patient's advocate. I have to make sure to make sure that this is in the best. See, I don't know. I think when I go into it, guys, I treat everything like, okay, if it was my mom on the table or if it was me or something, like a true loved one, and I'm just being real. And when you would probably go a little bit more in depth if it's your child, if it's your loved one, maybe if it's your pet or whatever the case, somebody you love so dearly, and if you just imagine them in that situation, you would probably, you know, forbid some things too. You're not just gonna yes everything. You're gonna do your due diligence. You're gonna make sure before you agree to certain things. That's just what it is. And I think that that's gonna make a better situation. I know these are tough things to talk about. These are tough things to discuss. Some people, like I said, they get their feelings hurt, you know, and that's just what it is. Like, y'all, I'm a strong person, but I can be sensitive myself. But I would rather you come to me and you let me know about what's going on. You really come to me and explain things to me, and don't do the behind the back stuff, because I already trust is lost, and that's gonna make it even more awkward. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get it. Like, people, us as a people, we need to stop this nonsense. This shit has gotten out of hand. Okay? It has gotten out of hand. And I don't know. I can't tell you 10 years from now, am I going to be in the medical field? I'm not even going to lie to you. I can't tell you. I'm 37 years of age now. Lord willing, next year, I would have been doing this on payroll for 19 years. I can't tell you when if Lord allows me to live to see 47. I don't know. Am I going to be doing this? I don't know. Because because I'm telling you right now, and my sisters both say, "This is your passion, Terrence. This is your passion." I do find it to be my passion, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I ask God, I'm like, God, but why is it this difficult sometimes? And I shouldn't be questioning God. I shouldn't ask God, right? But God is an understanding God. He's a forgiving God. He's all knowing. So He knows what's in my heart. I don't hate nobody, y'all. I love hard. I do. And I would do anything, honest to God, for people here. Somebody would have come to me right now and say, Terrence, I'm hungry. I would buy them food. And I'm just keeping it real. Like, that's just me. I'm not going to sit up here. I'm not the person to get upset and say, well, I'll spit on your grave. I'll never say that. I'll never say those things. You can ask my sisters, my biological blood sisters. I'm not that person. I'm not a hateful, evil person. I'm not. I don't care. I don't care. Remember that short dude? I don't care. The little boy was like, I don't care. I don't care about that. What I care about are the patients. What I care about is making sure I get paid every week, okay? That's what I care about. Yes, I said it. I thank God for the opportunity. I thank God for a lot of things and stuff. And I'm telling you, I thank God for everything. But I'm just keeping it real. Why is this a shocker to people? Okay, I don't know. Like, why can't everybody have that real mindset? And I'm not trying to say people are just fake here or anywhere I've been. I'm just saying, I just think it can be better. It's almost like a cancer to the point, like, let me just say, when my mom was receiving chemo, one of the nurses said, Miss Glory, it's going to get way worse before it gets better. And she said, you think I don't know that? My mama said, you think I don't know that, child? I was like, Mom, are you? She was like, Donnell, because my middle name is Donnell. She was like, boy, I got this. And she had it. Her mindset was so awesome. But her mindset was like that in everything that she did, even way before cancer. Way before cancer. That's why I tell you guys, I reference my mom a lot. I talk about her a lot because she's still here with me in spirit. And I'm telling you guys, I continue her legacy. I ain't taking nobody nonsense now. But I'm going to continue her legacy. I will try my best to find solutions. And when I feel like I've exhausted every potential thing, that's when it's time to move on. And I think it's time to move on. And it is time to move on. And that's why, like I said, at the end of the day, to sum it up, that's why I travel. But in the midst of me traveling, I still try and apply myself. I'm going to respect people. I'm going to pray for people. I'm not going to try and be like evil or mean or just like somebody hard to get along with. But I just don't have time for anything, like I said, that does not mean me well. With all that being said, and I'll get off of here, I'm not angry, okay? I think the word that I'm using, the terminology, the right word would be discouraged. That's what I'm discouraged. And I wear it on my face. People here see it. I'm discouraged in the practices here. I'm discouraging some people even because I feel like we can be a lot better. We might have to have these discussions. We might have to have some a meeting where people just cry, people curse, get upset. That's okay. I ain't running. I don't run. I'm not running. I'm right here. I'm right here. I've done it on live many times. Y'all know I've done it on live. Hell, I'll bring up some names and stuff right now if you want me to and stuff. I've done it with people that I was cool with, and it took a turn to the left, brought them up on panels and everything. I confront. I don't have a problem with that. And if I'm the one that's being confronted, I don't have a problem with that. You come at me with respect, I'm gonna come back at you with respect, and we're gonna find a solution. Even if that solution is, you know what? How long are you here till? I'm just gonna be cordial with you till you leave here, and that's fine too. You guys, let's stop stressing about the things we don't have control over. Let's stop stressing about it. Let's again find a solution. But I'd be dang if I sit up here and I lose my mind and I'm focusing on things I don't need to focus on. At the end of the day, my main focus is the patient. And I hope and pray that somebody has taken something from this live stream in a positive way and can apply it in their life. And maybe, like I said, maybe make the world a little bit better. But I ain't gonna lie, sensible man is on to something. We in our last days. I know my grandparents used to say that, but I'm telling you, we're in our last days. Whatever you got to say, just say it. Absolutely, Anna. Absolutely. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Jenna. Yes, they don't like it. Or I'm sorry. Oh my God. Okay. A lot of them do know the cases and do know you need, but they refuse to help because they're a traveler, which is foolish because we have to help the patients. It's not about us. Sensible man, absolutely. Sensible man, thank you. So God dang. I don't know if you know LaShawn Campbell, but LaShawn Campbell is oh my gosh, an amazing, amazing individual. Her birthday was yesterday too. She's 55 years young, and she is a surgical technologist. Now I don't think she like practices anymore, but I want to say she's probably retired. But she was in L&D. She did main OR, and like I talk about these things, but a lot of people don't really know what we go through, and they think it's just one thing. I'm also a first assist. I'm a certified first assist. I'm a certified serial processing, certified surgical technologist, certified first assistant, certified serial processing technologist. And it gets to be difficult. It does, and that's what I signed up for. I take a lot of calls. That's what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, I've been doing this for quite some time, and I travel with it. I'm not complaining about that. What I'm trying to get through to people is understand that okay, this is very difficult. I know it's difficult, but also the people that are involved in this as well. You should know it's difficult, and let's work together cohesively as a bunch, and let's get it done. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna get my butt off alive. I ain't got to, you know, I leave pretty much here at 3 o'clock. You know, I don't want people to think that when I do these lives and stuff, whatever. I mean, I have extended breaks. I do, as well as everybody else. I've gone around and checked on the 2 rooms that are here, just making sure they need any help. I can only offer, you know, so much of myself because I recently had just got out of a room. I'm just gonna continue to do what I do, be a team player to the best of my ability, and when it's my time to go, I'm gonna go. Which is here, which is coming up here shortly. It is what it is. I'm not, like I said, I'm not angry at nobody. I'm just discouraged. It can be better. I know it can be better. Even people back here talk about it. Other people in other states and all that stuff, they've all talked about it with me. They talk about it to the wall. They speak about it amongst their husband and wives and children and all that, but they won't speak about it together because they're afraid of hurting each other's feelings. It's just sad. I'm finally so happy I managed to catch you live. Been looking all day for your live, and as I continue to miss it, unfortunately, but glad I'm finally here. Okay, well, Anna, this is the first time I went live today. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. God bless you. I'm sorry I didn't read all the messages. Hey, Kyle. But I appreciate y'all so much. And I might be live again later on. So, again, have those bells clicked for all future notifications because, like I said, I'm a jolly. I like to play and laugh and tennis and this and that and be all silly. But we have serious discussions on this channel as well. And hopefully it can be informative to you all. I love you. I love you too, Anna. God bless you. God bless you all. I will talk to you all later, okay? All right? Bye for now. Love you, Tracy. Bye.